gets going back there? Oh god, you again? How are you still in my head? I've always been in your head. I'm just a magical manifestation of your innermost. Yeah, I don't need the whole presentation again. Anyway, better save the town, Mel. Just let them get away, huh? It's not over yet. We're trying to come up with a plan. We? You sure didn't chime in much during that meeting? I guess you're leaving it in the hands of the real pros. Oh, shut up. I've somehow ended up with the fate of the world in my hands and I'm trying not to have a panic attack. Is that why you're running away? I just need some fresh air. The last thing I need right now is your nagging. Oh, lighten up? You know this is all a charade. If anything, Brenda taking your magic away will be a blessing. Look how much trouble it's caused you. You'll get to quit pretending to be someone you're not and go back to being a regular, boring old melody amaranth. Alison could quit pretending to be supportive this little role-playing phase. What a weight off her back. She's not pretending to be supportive. Alison really loves me. Both of these things can be true, Melody. You ever notice how many times she's brought up the idea of you quitting? Or how reluctant she is to even call you a paladin? She wouldn't. This is all paranoid nonsense. Just give it a rest. Melody? Mel, there you are. Been looking all over for you. You doing okay? Share your fears, yeah. Not really. You wanna talk about it? This isn't what I wanted. I had no idea it would be like this. I thought I'd just tag along with you and take care of some minor wounds here and there, but no. If I wasn't here to heal you, you'd probably be... Come on, you're supposed to be the positive one. Tell me everything's gonna be okay. Tell me we'll get through this. Melody? Maybe I should quit. What? I'm saying I don't think we should be the ones to challenge Verena. I hate seeing you like this. This isn't what I wanted either. I just wanted to fight some hellhounds and scrounge around for treasure chests with our friends. We were doing great. You were doing great. But now we got a reality-bending freak and the literal goddess of magic ready to wipe our town with the map. But there's no one else who could even hope to face Javis and Verena. That's the whole problem. What's our alternative? I don't know. Now, I know you want this to work out. And believe me, I do too. But if something happens to you out there, if you got hurt or worse, I could never forgive myself for letting it happen. I can't let you do this. What about everyone else who's counting on us? We can't contact the outside world for help, and faith in the others paladins that have to protect greenridge in case it's all in a trap. It has to be us, and don't make weakness to screw everyone over. Melody, that's not what I know it's not what you said, but it's what this is all about. We won't be having this conversation otherwise. Face it, you've been practically babysitting me this whole thing. I've tried being supportive out of pity, but even you don't see me as a real paladin. No one does. Well, you know I won't think any less of you regardless of how you do as a healer. See? You wouldn't even call me a paladin. Why is that, Alison? Why do you suddenly care so much being a paladin? Oh no. This was never something you wanted before. You only got to the idea a couple months ago because I wanted to be an editor and you wanted to support me. I feel like I'm just taking advantage of your kindness and you're afraid to tell me enough's enough. We're so far beyond what you or I or any of us could ever handle. You don't have to put yourself through all this for me, Mel. What the hell kind of relationship is that? That's not what this is all about. Then what is it about? I don't know, Alison, I thought you were the one person who would always have my back. Well, hey, come here. Look, I'm sorry for raising my voice just now. Why can't you say that you believe in me? I do, Mel, but I'm not going to encourage you to get yourself killed. That's all I need to hear right now. Mel? Just leave me alone, I've been getting some space. And I don't want to leave you in tears like this. Please, Alison. Okay, fine, if that's what you need. I'll be back at my place. I'm sorry. I love you, Melody. Wow, I hate to say I told you so, but... What, no comeback? Fine, it's no fun when there's no back and forth. See you later. Which means Act 4. The next morning. I'm still stuck on this. I don't understand. Claire, why would you feel the need to use Verena's spellbook in secret? Are you kidding me? Faith, you must know how competitive field magic is. I didn't have any opportunities like the other people did. I didn't even get to start seriously studying magic until I was already an adult. I've just been on my own here. If I wanted any hope of making it as a witch, I had to figure out a way to help myself. I get where you're coming from, Claire, but you didn't have to do this alone. I thought that maybe the guild would be a positive influence on you, but you're still making these rash decisions on your own when it comes to magic. Why do you assume that I wouldn't have helped you? Because no one ever does. Claire, I don't know what exactly your life was like back in Brightport, but things are different here. You have people who care about you, a support network. Yeah, I'm an embarrassment to all of you. That's not... Okay, don't act like you don't know how everyone talks about me when I'm not in the room. I'll admit I'm not happy about the mess you were in, but I'm disappointed in you because I know you're capable of being so much better. Maybe I haven't been the best friend, but I would hope you still consider me one. We can't keep up this vicious cycle though. I want to help you, but you need to admit that you need help. You're right. I'm sorry, I need your help, Faith. Thank you, Claire. Perfect timing. Who's that from? This is a response from the one person who may be able to help us. Her name is Zinnia. She's my personal mentor and also a good friend. Oh, Zinnia! I've heard so much about her. We finally get to meet her, huh? I wish it was under happier circumstances, but yes. I don't normally like to bother her with problems around town, but this is no ordinary disturbance. We need to bring in the big guns. If anyone may be able to face Verena, I believe it's her. Claire, I'm giving you another chance to help out here. I want you to go talk to Zinnia for me. Her home is in the mountains east of the Amber Woods, behind a magical sealed gate. You'll need this key to get in. She'll be expecting you. You're also free to investigate the valley since Verena set her bases in that direction. You can get there by heading north from the Amber Woods. Villagers like to hang out there, so you may be able to find some help there, or at least better gear. I'll leave that decision up to you. Jody, one more thing before you go, dear. Sure, Faith, what is it? I'm sorry that I'm asking you to leave again so soon after getting back. I wish we didn't have to be part of a time like this. No, it's okay, I understand. Your duty to greenridge comes first. And besides, I gotta take responsibility for this mess I helped us get into. I have done much to you at least. Well, anyway, I wanted you to have this. Got Faith's locket. Oh, it's beautiful, Faith. It's more than just a keepsake. I've been working on a way to keep in touch when phones are out. If you hold this in channel just a mana into hit, it'll temporarily summon me to your location. Anytime, anywhere. Wow, what if you're like busy? I have to accept the summons first, so don't worry about catching me while I'm in the shower or anything like that. I feel terrible that I can't be in two places at once, but this should be a happy compromise. It's perfect. I'll be sure to keep in touch. Bye for now, sweetheart. Okay, are we ready to go? I guess so. Also, sorry about the scene in there. Let's forget all about that and just focus on helping Faith. Sure thing. Well, Melody, you take the lead. Is something wrong? I think I need some space for a little bit, if that's okay. Did something happen? Wait, you two didn't have a fight, did you? You can't just ask that, Claire. Melody's magic is really fueled by the power of love, so yeah, I think it's relevant. I don't even want to get into it. Don't worry about me. Besides, we got a job to do. Let's just try to stay positive. We're just going to hang behind for now. Jody, you should take the lead. Oh, well, sure. If you think you'll be more comfortable that way, well, I guess it's time to head out then. Now that's the gate that I'm supposed to go through to find a mentor. But this is the uncanny bowling. I see in a box. Mention the king. That seems important. It'll probably come in handy. Another mysterious mechanism. How fun. It looks like there's supposed to be a bridge here. I think this pedestal is connected. Maybe we need to find a key to fit in the hole. Come on, let's just wade across the river. It's like 2 feet deep. Awesome. This water is glowing neon blue. That can't be good for you. It's probably supercharged with mana or electrolytes or something. What's the dangerous about Mana River? Are our bodies full of mana now? Our bodies are also full of blood, but if you saw a river of blood, you wouldn't want to take a sip, would you? I mean, no, but if you told me not to, I'd be a little tempted. Stop! If you two are done, I'm gonna go ahead and try that key we found. Nice. Make a light bridge. It's portal now. And a teleporting thing. Huh? Is it down? Wow! I had no idea there was a settlement like this in the valley. Can I help you? I don't know, can you? Well, this conversation is off to a great start. Ignore my friend. Hi, we're the Novas. We're investigating the recent disturbances. What exactly is this place? My name is Noel, and this is my sanctuary. This place was supposed to be a secret haven for the creatures of the forest that can't defend themselves against the supernatural entities out there. Of course, before long, adventurers came knocking down my door looking for a place to rest and to trade wares. And I suppose I didn't know how to say no. I'm kind of surprised how many people are here since I made a key to get in. Do they all have keys? I thought everyone knows to make copies of their keys for their friends, but, well, they did anyway. There aren't usually this many people here at once, though. Everyone just needs a place to hunker down if there's increased monster activity. Strange things have been happening here in the valley, even stranger than usual. Which is exactly the problem we're trying to solve. Well, now that you're here, you're free to stay. But if you're able to lend a hand, I've got a bit of a problem that I need to help with. I'll, of course, reward you for your efforts. Come talk to me when you've got a minute. Looking? No sanctuary. Interesting. These guys again. Hey, look who it is! One of our favorite bards singing out here. We were gonna hang out in the tavern, but they serve alcohol in there and we vowed to never break it. You know they wouldn't just hand you a drink unprompted without seeing your IDs, right? Regardless? I mean, more like, what are you doing in the walling? Listen, our mess as bards, of course. But, well, we've seen how it is out there right now. It's pure chaos. We're lucky we made it here. Those frog balls are bloodthirsty. So I've decided our metal has been sufficiently tested and now we're just chilling here in the sanctuary. But we haven't forgotten our other vow. The one to repay you for saving us from a block of ice. We're still brainstorming that one. We'll get back to you. What about, I don't know, using your party skills to write as a commercial jingle for our guild? No one watches TV anymore, Grandma. Well, it was nice catching up with you. Remind you guys of anyone? I have no idea what you're talking about, Jody. It's a bunny. I love that bunny. Let's buy the maps. Amazing. Raphael, can you tell us more about these treasure maps? You're only asking this now after your purchase? Tell the truth, I'm not entirely sure what treasures these maps lead to. Could be gold or perhaps an item of particular value. I sourced them from a friend I would trust with my life though, so rest assured, they're quite genuine. Okay, what is this? So, is this problem you need help with, Noel? Yes, well, normally I would be off to turn to complete strangers for help with a task like this, but the circumstances are dire. You see, this is an animal sanctuary and, well, do you notice something missing? The buildings. No? Well, yes, but this place was already in the ruins when I found it. I mean, the animals. My little animal friends have all gone missing. The ruckus with the monsters made them panic, and they ran off. So you wanna still look around the valley for animals? Sure, piece of cake. That's the problem though. They could be anywhere on the separate islands by now. They're probably hiding in obscure, hard-to-reach places where they think they'll be safe. Maybe even in chests. Plus, there are 8 of them in total, and that's a lot of animals for one elemental to track down. I know it's a lot to ask, but while you're out adventuring, do you think look for my animal companions? Sure, we already have 2 of them, I think. or free, I don't know. Of course not. We'll help find your animals. Thank you for your help. In exchange for your efforts, I've prepared some rewards in this chest here. I'll give you one unique piece of gear for every 2 animals you find. My crystal ball that the lives can help narrow your search. If you have any further questions, I'll be here. I should probably just go back to this place and do the stuff. Right. Go through this door. This must be the gate Faith told us about. I don't see a keyhole though. Is this gate welded shut? It's magically sealed. Try just holding it out the key. Okay, nice. Onward to Zinnia's place. It's a mine? Oh, huh. Guess it's gonna be a bit of a hike to get to Zinnia's place. Sure does seem to live out of the way. Well, Faith has told me she tends to keep to herself. Wise old sorcery masters are just like that, I suppose. Okay. Blackroom Cavern? This looks like the map. Can't you find a diamond on the floor? Oh, monster. Oh gosh. Good. I'm sorry, little mole. I have to do it though. I have to get through. Good. This must be the place. Do you know anything about Zinnia, Jody? Not much. Faith brought up having a mentoring Zinnia a few times, but we've never met. I don't think she uses social media. Faith's a good judge of character, though. Any friend of hers is a friend of mine. Hello? Hi, is Zinnia home? You're speaking to her. Oh, where I mean matters. You must be Faith's friends. Hold on just a sec. There we go. Sorry for startling you like that. I was just stretching. I get all stiff and more back to full size every now and then. I also forget sometimes that most folks don't run into dragons every day. Yeah, you could say that. Well, come in, come in. It's chilly out here. I'll make some tea to warm up. Nice to meet you, Zinnia. My name is Jolly, and this is... Oh, there's no need for introductions. Faith's told me all about you for over the years. Especially you, Jolly. I hope you realize how crazy she is about you. Tea, anyone? I know you're here on a mission, but we don't need to rush. I don't get to meet new people often these days. So, you're Faith's mentor? That I am. I've tutored many a guardian over the years, and Faith's the latest. I don't come across a bright young spellcaster like her often though. She's really something special. Wait, I don't get a new guardian all that often. How old are you exactly? Son, it's rude to... about 1,000, give or take. Dragons live a long time. Wow, you don't look a day or 100. Ah, I like this one. You must be Allison. And that would make you Melody. Oh, yeah, that's me. I heard I started training as a healer recently. And on a team with your girlfriend, no less. How's that going? It's going. I see. And you must be Claire. Yeah, I bet Faith told you all about me. Yes, she tells me that you're very passionate about your magic studies, and that you're always trying to challenge yourself. You remind me of someone I knew a long time ago, actually. She was a great witch herself. Anyway, we can get down to business in a moment. For now, make yourself at home. Ready to get out of the business? Yeah, I have nothing else to do. Let's get serious. Now then, let's get down to it. Faith told me there's a situation I need help with, but she didn't give me many specifics. She just said my knowledge of ancient magic would help. Right, well, it's a pretty extraordinary situation. I imagine Faith doesn't need me to get involved often. Don't worry about me though. I'm so bright at dragon standards. I've hardly aged a day since I hit 30. Man, where to even begin? Okay, I'll just rip the bandage off. We're here to ask if you can fight the goddess of magic. Sorry, I must have misheard you. One more time? We've been challenged to fight the goddess of magic. You probably know her as Fortuna, but her name is really Verena. This can't be. I know. We're sorry, but it's a lot to ask for someone. No. I don't think you understand. I knew Verena. What? Are you sure this was her? Describe her. Well, she had long purple hair that kind of sparkles, and it is her! God, I wish Faith had been more specific in her letter. I guess she had no way of knowing the details, though. That's a part of my past I've tried my best to bury. I just don't understand. Verena's back? After all this time? How? And she's threatening Greenridge? She's threatening the whole world, I suppose. The party shares the details of what's happened so far with Zinnia. I see, so she wants her magic back. Do you have any idea why she might feel that way? I do. Look, this won't be easy for me, but I have some things to explain. All over 1,000 years ago, long before Greenridge was founded, I lived here on the separate islands. There weren't many people out here at the time. I enjoyed the peace and quiet. I had a humble life, letting go of the land. And one day, out of nowhere, Verena appeared. I was very shy back then in general, but I was especially shocked by Verena. I had never seen a human before, for one thing, but even though she had never met a dragon before, she didn't look at me like I was a monster. And, more importantly, she could do magic. You mean you couldn't? Even as a dragon? No, we dragons may be special, but we're still technically mortal. And sorcery was the art of the gods back then. I could naturally shapeshift and breathe fire like any dragon can, but I couldn't cast spells. Verena said she'd been to many worlds and seen many types of magic. She was as surprised as you are that I couldn't do any. Reverie was a world full of magic, she said. Every plant, every animal, everything down to the smallest pebble. I asked her if she could teach me a spell or two. She thought it could be dangerous. She needed a place to stay, so she stayed here with me. I kept asking if she would teach me magic. Eventually, I wore her down. She realized, though, that I didn't have enough mana to cast spells, so to help me, she performed a little ritual to boost my mana levels. I'm pretty sure that made me the first mortal spellcaster in the history of Reverie. I was far from the last, though. Word got out that Verena was able to teach mortals how to cast spells, and it didn't take long for people to start lining up asking for lessons. Everything felt like it moved so quickly over the next few years. Verena built a tower to call her home. We built a small magic school to the north and started taking on students. I had picked up on Verena's lesson pretty quickly, so I helped her out of the teaching. But before long, a rumor started spreading. People started calling her the goddess of magic. So wait, is Verena a goddess or not? There's a reason people call her that. Whether or not she's one of the original gods of Reverie, she's as powerful as one. She's not to be taken lightly. There's something I don't understand though. It sounds like Verena was getting along so well in Reverie. So what happened? Why is she looking for revenge, trying to take away our magic? Verena didn't leave by choice. That was an incident. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you more, but it's a particularly painful memory for me. One I've spent the better part of 1,000 years suppressing. I don't know what's happened to her in the centuries since then, and I have no idea what this Jeeves character she's telling of is. But that incident 1,000 years ago is definitely why she's so bitter about Reverie. And it's also why I can't face her. Everything that happened, it was all my fault. Meeting Verena was one of the best things that ever happened to me, but to her, meeting me and giving me magic only caused her pain. I could try, but I'm sure it would only make things worse. She has every right to be mad at me after the hell she'd been through. Even if that wasn't the case, Verena was... She was a dear friend of mine. I could never fight her. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you came here looking for my help with this, but this is a battle I can't fight for you. I can't apologize enough for being unable to help Verena, but, well, Faith also told me in her letter that you're forwarding the guidance. And I've never been one to turn down the people in need. I can see for myself what she meant by that. You seem lost. So I'd like to propose a special training. It's the least I can do after you came all the way out here. Sorry, but not if it's all the training in the world can help us face Verena. I know, but whatever your roles are in all this, I don't think you're ready just yet, physically or mentally. And, well, in times when I feel powerless, I try to focus on the things I can do instead of what I can't. And what I can do is teach. I mean, sure, I guess. Not like we've got any better ideas, right? Sure. Fine. I suppose. Excellent. As a warm-up, I'm running low on special dragonberries haste to make me a dragonberry tea. You can help me gather some in the mountains while I make some preparations back there. Let's try to turn this visit into a productive one in spite of everything else. I'll meet you in my backyard whenever you're ready to head out. Okay, let's go get some berries, I suppose.